Hello everyone, you're watching SGTV with Indranil Basu. Today we have world's best spinner with us, Rashid Khan. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm very good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm absolutely right on top of the world because of you. To be able to introduce such a great stalwart and that too in such a small age. I mean, you're a youngster. I mean, if you compare to the other stalwarts you've seen, you're already a stalwart at such a young age.
Yeah, I'm quite blessed and I think proud to be someone from Afghanistan and at this stage. It's more than a proud moment for me to be at this position, and I'm so blessed that I'm here. And thanks to all my supporters, my fans, my family for keep having that faith in me and keep supporting me, and that is something which took me to this stage.
No, you're. I mean, it takes time for anyone in life to mature. So from the time you came into burst into the scene, you were right on top of things. That was spectacular.
Yeah, I think that is something like which happened with me quickly. The reason behind was like playing lots of cricket at couple of 3 years. Like I played IPL, Big Bash, and I played all around the world with different coaches, with different players, experienced players, and had the discussion with them and got the ideas. I think that is something which really helped me. As a youngster, you hardly find that kind of environment very in this age, like to meet those players and to get their experience and to understand them. And that is something which happened with me for the last 3 years since I debuted. And then I think that made me mentally, physically very strong, and that made me able to perform everywhere.
So you started off straight away as a leg spinner, or you just started as a medium pacer and then went in there as a leg spinner? How was the journey? How it all began?
I think I was a batsman, then a spinner. I used to be like having a kind of mindset like to be a proper batsman, then to be a leg spinner. But yeah, I was bowling a part-time leg spin, and I wasn't as keen to bowling leg spin. I was more focused on my batting than bowling. But later on, when my friends they told me like you have the skills in this, like you are unique from everyone and you're different from everyone. So better you just focus on your bowling. Batting is always there with you, like you have that natural talent to play those shots. But the thing is, like, if you focus more on the bowling, I think will be better that you can go ahead with that. And to be honest, that time Afghanistan had no leg spinners as well. And I was like, okay, it's better I just focus on my bowling than batting. And that's how things started. I had that kind of unique talent that I was bowling quicker and compared to other leg spinners. Yes, initially it was tough for me to get to this stage and adjust myself. But as soon I understand the situation at that level and understand the game, I think I got better and better.
Rashid, you talked about the uniqueness about your bowling. That is perhaps the reason you're the best T20 spinner. You're a brand, actually, to be very honest. I mean, ask any franchisee in the world. Rashid Khan is the top. Is a top choice. They love
Ah,
you. I mean,
exactly. I think been everywhere, and the kind of love and support I got from everywhere is amazing. And I think that is something I had natural talent to bowl that quick leg spin, and I think which makes me more effective as well. And that's how played all around the world in every franchise. They want me to be there, but the thing is, like, it's always giving that 100% into wherever I play, whoever I play for, and that's a love and support, and that is something which encourages me as well.
Ajay, are you aware of the fact that a lot of the batsmen, the top batsmen in world cricket today, they're actually not comfortable playing against you? We had a chat with Rishabh Pant. He was asked who is the best, who's the toughest bowler. He said, I can't understand one guy, that is Rashid Khan. So, Rishabh is very honest, and that's why he's doing so well at the highest level, like you're doing. But there is something really special about your bowling. I mean, are you aware that people actually show a lot of respect for you? I mean, they have a lot of respect for
Uh,
your bowling.
Definitely, I think lots of respect has been given, since I am in this level. But the thing is, like, as a spinner, when you have that kind of strong mindset, uh, as long you're working on the right areas, you're bowling well, you're bowling consistently with one line and lane. I think that is something which makes you a better bowler. And if I start bowling a bit loose bowling in half volleys, which makes it easier for the batsman, then I think I won't be as effective as I am now. And the reason behind being more successful is that consistency with my one line and length, which makes it difficult for the batsman to adjust himself. That is something which makes me unique in a kind of quick arm action I have, the release point I have. I think that is a bit different from other leg spinners, and I bowl the wrong one in the leggy with the same release and with the same
Yes.
that is something which makes it a bit tougher for the batsman. When you have a quick arm action that doesn't allow you to understand to see the bowler hand and with that speed and with that quick arm action, I think more important is your consistency with one line and length. When you're bowling quicker and you're missing your line and length, I think it becomes easier for the batsman to hit you anywhere he wants. But still, I think either you bowling slow or quicker, the line and the consistency is
Absolutely.
key. And as
Absolutely.
long you are bowling there, I think anyone can trouble anyone.
And bowling to one side of the wicket. That's been a special thing about your bowling, which I've noticed. Bowling to one side of the wicket.
Yeah, I think that is something like I always have in the mind, and as a spinners, that is very important for you, and for me especially, I always have that in the mind to bowl there, and as long I'm bowling there, I think I will be successful. But whenever I lose my line and length and I bowl a bit there and here, I think it makes me in trouble, and also bring so many things in my mind, and as a spinner, when you have lots of things in the mind, it doesn't help you to perform well. But when you are simple and clear in your mind and you understand the planning and you know what I'm going to do and make it easier for you, I think that is something which makes you a successful spinner.
So they say in batting, clear your mind, clear the boundary. So what would you tell the bowlers? I mean,
I think
because
I think it's the same case with the bowlers as well. As a batsman, you have that in the mind that yes, when I get it in my area, I'm gonna hit it. And he had that kind of strong belief in himself that if I get it in my area, I'm gonna smash it and I'm gonna clear the boundary. But at the same time, as a bowler as well, you need to have that kind of mindset, that clear mindset. As long you are clear in the mind, I think it makes it easier. When you are thinking too much about, like, the result, what will happen if I bowl here, he might hit him a boundary for six. I think it affects you mentally, and it also gets your energy level down. And as long your energy level is down, I think it affects your bowling and it affects your body language as well. And your body language is down, I think the batsman is having more advantage. As soon the batsman see his body language is down, he doesn't seems to be like fully confidence, and which makes it easier for the batsman. But when you're bowling, I think you should be clear minded. You know your plans, you know your strategies. You have plan A, plan B, plan C, where to go, and you study the batsman already before coming to the game. You know him, where is he's gonna attack you, what are the areas he's gonna smash you, and what are the areas I can put him in trouble. And you already study that. Just focus on that, believe in that, and simple. And that's how I ready myself and I make my mind as well.
and a good bowler will always know his field.
That's the key. That's the key. When bowling, you need to have that in the mind that okay, if I'm bowling in that line of length, do I have the feel to save my runs there? Do I have the feel for catching position there? And that is something which is very key. And especially as a spinners, I think the keeper play a main role for you to have the right feel on the right position and right fielder as well. So you always need to have that in the mind as a spinner. You need to have right field, right position, and right place as well.
And that's the reason you're so good what you do. I mean, really, I mean, you have a huge fan following, and your fans are not restricted to one country. It's several. I mean, all the cricketers love you. People in India love you. But talking about that that accuracy thing you have. This is something really extraordinary about your bowling. You are very accurate. So tell me something. Is it because of it? Did it come naturally to you? So with some people, it comes very naturally because they don't practice for months. They just grab the ball, start spinning, and it's just right bang on target. This they can hit the spot from the right, from the word go. But for you, was it a lot of practice that got you the accuracy? So how did you get it? Was it completely out and out natural? What was your experience?
I think it's something like, since I understand that I am good at bowling leg spin, from there on, it was a kind of process that I was coming through, and I made it more perfect, and that is something which made me more accurate. And I practiced, to be honest, hard, like, to make myself accurate, to have a kind of strong base, to have a kind of process where I go through. If I'm bowling tomorrow, I know my process, where to start, where to run, where to finish my bowling. With the full energy. If I lose one simple thing in my whole run up and my mindset, I think I won't be able to be as accurate. But the thing is, like, even in the warm up, when I'm bowling my fast ball, I should be with the same energy. If I lose my energy, I lose my spot, I lose my line of length, and that is something which is natural. So uh, I think it's the same case with the batters as well. The kind of mindset they have, like, how to go, how to start the innings, how to build up the innings, what is the time to attack now, and then makes it like, take an example of Virat Kohli. He understand the game. He start, and then I think at the end he just turn his acceleration and just start getting runs. He knows his planes. He might hit like 5 6 sixes at the end, but tomorrow when he's starting his new innings, he will be starting from one. He will be starting from the same process he will be coming to, not
That's
having the
how.
same in the mind that, oh, I hit 5 6s, let's start again from the sixes. No, he has a process. He come through and then he go on. I think it's the same process for me as well. As soon I have that process, it made me more accurate, in my line and length doesn't change much because of the quick run up I have, the quick arm action I have. I have to keep repeating that. I shouldn't be changing, like, my release from, if I'm bowling from here, I release here, the next ball I here, next ball here. So then I won't be as accurate as I am. So I know, like, when to release, where to bowl, my run up and everything, and that's something which makes me more accurate.
And using the crease, depth of the crease, all that thing. You're very smart. And you know what I really like? If someone would hammer you, you still come back strong. Because a fighter, I mean, like a true fighter, true warrior. If you hit a warrior, he'll come back, stand, and then hit you back. So you always do that, and that's why most of the uh, IPL matches I have seen, you bowling, if someone has hammered you, it doesn't matter. Your facial expression didn't change. You were a little surprised. How dare you hit me? But that's it. You never showed any disgust. You never showed any disappointment. You next match or next delivery, next over, you came back strong, and that's the hallmark of your bowling also.
Exactly. I think as a spinner, you need to have that in the mind that if someone hits me for a boundary or for six, it's better you focus on yourself rather than think about him, that why he hit me. Yeah, if someone hits me, I should see my line or length. Where did I pitch it? Why did he hit me? What was the reason behind hitting that ball for six or boundary? I just focus on that more rather than the result, and I understand. As soon he hits me, I understand what was the mistake I have done. Either I bolt fuller, I back up the lane, which makes it easy for the batsman, and I'm just trying. Okay, I'm not going to repeat the same mistake again. I'm not going to bowl you there again where you can hit me. I'm going to make it tougher and tougher for you, and that is something which I'm more excited about, to bowl a tough ball to him, a good ball to him, to beat him, to get him leg before, to get him in the slip. And that's the mindset I have. If I have the filler in my mind that, okay, oh, he might go again, he might hit me again for sixes, it will automatically happen. Either you want or not, it will happen. But if you have that kind of positive mindset, yeah, okay, he hit me, I bowl bad ball, I'm not going to bowl you a bad ball anymore. I'm going to bowl the best deliveries to you. And if you are hitting my best deliveries, I'm happy. I don't have anything to do with that. But as long I'm bowling my best deliveries, I'm happy. So that's the kind of mindset I have.
and attacking the stumps in whatever you do, flipper, googly, leg spin, it just finishes on the stumps. That's another
Absolutely.
dangerous bit. That's why you have so many wickets next to your name.
Exactly, I think that is something as a spinner you cannot miss. Like, especially nowadays, batsmen have so many shots to play on. They have so many shots, and especially they have the world best gears as well. The bats, the bats they're using is quite good. And even if a miss hit, go for six. But as long you are bowling it that stump, I think it makes it a bit tougher for him because he thinks that if I miss, I'm gone. If you are bowling wider there, he doesn't have that in the mind. If I miss, it's miss. But if you are bowling into the stump, I think those double-minded things comes in the mind of the batsman, and then I think you have more advantage. You have more percentage of getting me out.
You miss playing Test cricket?
I love Test cricket. I love bowling those long spells. But the thing is, we hardly play, many Test games in the for Afghanistan. But hopefully in the future we get that kind of opportunity to play more Test matches. And the thing is, like, it makes your bowling like more perfect. You have more time to practice on your skills. You bring new skills, and that is something which I love the most. When I'm having a long game.
Rashid, as you said, you have a quick arm action, you run in fast, and you have a lovely follow through as well. How many overs in a day's game can you bowl? I mean, have you ever? I mean, you must have bowled, of course. But how many maximum overs you've delivered in a day's, and
I
without
don't
being
I don't
tired?
I don't remember, but in 2 days against Zimbabwe, a couple of months before, I was playing test match against him. In 2 days, I bowled 99 overs, 99.4 overs. So it's like
That is
in the first, yeah, that is the longest. Like I bowled in 99, but still, I was bowling my 99th over. My captain, he came to me, what do you think? I said, no, I'm happy. I'm bowling well, and I'm enjoying my bowling, so I don't need to be rested. Just give me the ball. I want to bowl, and that is something which I never felt. I never felt at that stage as well that I'm tired. My body is tired. Even I was bowling after the game. I checked my videos. My pace was the same. Everything was the same. It didn't come down. The first ball I bowled was the same pace, and the last ball I got the wicket was the same pace which I bowled.
I mean, when you go and play these T20 games all over the world, and most of these wickets of these matches are played on batsman's paradise. Batsman's paradise. It's a batting friendly pitches, and I think more than 95% or 99% probably all the matches, you're just about perfect. So what is this art of bowling in T20? Is it something you need to have a big heart? Obviously you need a lot of discipline. What is that special
Yeah,
element one would need to copy Rashid Khan? I know no one can copy
yeah.
someone on the field, but if you want to tell a youngster how to bowl in T20, so you start with an attacking mindset. You want to contain runs. What's the mindset which goes in? And batsman, as you said, even an edge would go for a six. The bats are so good, thanks to SG.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
the margin of error is this much. So how do you manage that?
Actually, first thing, I just wanna clear it like to everyone. Whoever is a spinner, wherever you're playing, whatever the wicket you get, whatever the ground you get, please, just take that out of your mind. That is not in your hand. Wicket is not in your hand. Ground is not in your hand. And if you're making that excuses, you already lose it. You already lose in your mind that I'm not gonna perform, and that is something which affect you. And wherever I go, wherever I play, I never ask a lot about the ground. I never ask a lot about the wicket and stuff like that. Definitely, yeah, you just need to go read the wicket and say, like, what's the kind of average. But the thing is, like, you never say, okay, this wicket is very flat, I'm gonna be smashed, this and that. If you accept that failure already in your mind, it's better you don't play rather than just go there. If you having that in the mind, I'm gonna not perform, they're gonna smash me, then better you just step down, don't play for the team. Then to have that kind of positive mindset that yes, this wicket is flat, batters are good, ground is not as big, But here you have to use your experience. You have to use the kind of experience you have from all around the world. And I think good ball is good ball on any wicket. It's they always shows on the TV that good length, half volley, short length, but that good length is good length on any wicket. It's, as long you are bowling there, I don't think so anyone can hit you anywhere. Like if it's flat wicket, if it's whatever the wicket is, but good length is good, and that's something, a kind of mindset you need to have, and that's how I go on as well. If I get a flat wicket, if it's a turning wicket, anyone can get the wickets, anyone can trouble anyone, and that is something which there is no quality of the bowler, it's the quality of the wicket, like which makes you better bowler. I think,
Yeah.
and as a spinner, I don't accept that. I don't want that. I should be more dependent on the wicket rather than my own skills. And
Wonderful.
that's something I work on. Like, okay, I have my own skills, I have my own deliveries where I can bowl it any wickets, anytime, and I shouldn't be someone which is more dependent on the wicket. And I think it will make it for me very harder when I'm more dependent on the wicket. So a kind of mindset I have is that take out the wicket from your mind and just focus on what you can do. Forget about the result, whatever you get. Just focus on yourself, your skills, and back them up. And as long you back your skills, you can get the right result anytime.